Hey y'all, Michael Blair here with Neighborhood Innovation, and we here with Real Manhood 101. Let's do this. All right, we're talking today about securing the money bag. We want to make sure your bag stays secure at all times. It's important. Why? Not so you can spend it and give it away. No, instead, so we can build wealth. Build wealth, why? So that you have options in life. We want to make sure that you have all the options that you want so that you can live the way you want. You can drive what you want. You can live where you want. You can do for your family the way you want. You can do for others the way you want, right? It's not all about you. You want to make sure that you have options in life so that you can decide, and no one can tell you, hey, you have to live here. You have to drive this. You can't go here on vacation. No, you want those options for yourself and your family, right? Okay, so let's get into it. First thing we're going to hit on today is stocks. Real quick, stocks. Now, complicated? No. Why? Because of this. It's just ownership in a company, period. That's it. If you own stock in a company, you are a part owner. That's it, right? So you have the word stock. Then you have the word shares. Shares. That means how much of the company do you own? So you go to that company and you say, hey, I want to buy a piece of this company. They say, okay, it'll cost you this much money. You give them that much money, you get one share. You're an owner now. You have one share. Now, the person next to you, they pay 10 times what you paid, and they have 10 shares. You have one. You're both owners, right? They just own more of the company than you do. They have more shares than you do. That's it. Simple, right? Okay, take a look at this first slide. This makes sense. Companies that you know, Amazon, Apple, Nike, Netflix, all these companies in 2012, this is what they cost for one share, right? Now, in 2020, they all jumped in value. So let's take a look at this. $245 for Amazon for one share. If you have $200, can you buy a share? No. You have to save up an extra $45 to get $245 to get one share, right? All right. And that's the way all of them work. So in 2020, they all jumped in price. Which one do you think jumped price the most? Which one do you think gained value the most from where they were in 2012 to go into 2020? Do you think it was which one? Matter of fact, you guess. All right, 10 seconds. Put it in the comments. Let me see what you think. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Okay, let's see who got it. Okay, as you can see, boom, Amazon. Amazon was at $245 in 2012, and look what it is now. $1,800. So the person who waited and said, no, I'm not going to buy in 2012. I'm going to wait. They wait till 2012 and look what they have to pay. But had they bought it back in 2012, they'd have an extra $1,600 just sitting in their pocket right now, ready to do something with, ready to build some more wealth with, right? That's the way it works. So it's not good to wait. And here's another example on this next slide. This person started investing at age 21. They took $10,000, which I know is a lot, but I'm gonna tell you how you can get that in a minute. $10,000, and then by age 50, which I know that's a long ways away, but it comes, right? Age 50, they have $1.3 million. Just because they put 10 grand in and just sat back and that's it. They got $1.3 million, right? Now, look at the other person. They waited until age 31. They waited 10 years later. They did the same exact thing. Same amount of money, same 15% interest on the investment. And then look, they have $329,000, which is still a good amount of money, right? Don't get me wrong, but it's not $1.3 million. So do you see what the difference is? Just waiting 10 years, that's it. So you gotta move, you gotta learn, and you gotta learn how to move, when to move, make sure you make the right moves. And we're gonna talk about that next time we see each other, okay? Next slide, this is my daughter. She is a hustler. Goodness gracious, her name is Akila. She got accepted into USC. She walked in with 10 grand of her own money, right? So the blueprint's there. She did it. She sold purses, sunglasses, braided hair, hustled all the way. She had a soda machine, did whatever she had to do to make that money, build the wealth. She had a little bit of fun with her money, but she had a plan and she stayed focused, right? So that's important to do. You gotta have a plan. This slide is what is the most simple, legal, and oldest way to make $1 million. Now, there's a lot of answers, but I'm only looking for one answer. Whoever calls me, the first 3 people to call me with the right answer, I'm gonna spend at least 30 minutes with you, helping get your business plan together, helping to figure out how you can make that 10 grand and set yourself up and set your family up, all right? Next slide shows my contact information. Make sure you reach out to me, we'll talk. If the first 3 people, again, who get the right answer, I'm gonna talk to you, take my time with you, pour into you everything I can. Because at Real Manhood 101, look, I don't know you at all. I never met you before, right? But I got love for you, because that's what we do. Real Manhood 101, that's what we're about. Pouring into the young folks, building them up so they can build up the next generation. It's all about giving back, so that's what we're here for. Now, this last slide, I wanna make sure you take a look at this. So on this one, it's important. It's the most important slide of all. Screenshot it. I don't know if you can write fast enough, but if you can, do it. But get that information. I want you to have it because this slide says you learn it. It's all about education. You have to know what you need to know. You can't just say, oh, I'm gonna buy this stock, I'm gonna buy this real estate, I'm gonna buy this, without knowing how to crunch numbers, without knowing how to assess and make sure that you're making the right move. Because otherwise you can lose a lot of money, and we don't want that to happen, right? We're smart, we're too smarter than that. Anything you wanna learn, YouTube, Google, Google University, they say. There's plenty of information out there that's not the greatest, but there's a lot of really wealth of information out there. Books, not just online. So many different places you can go, but here's a quick list of what you can pull from. I've vetted all this stuff, it's all good. It'll give you some good resources, some good return. Then step 2 is you have to do it. So many people take all their time to learn, but then they don't do it. You have to take that step. You actually have to say, okay, now I know what I need to know. I need to be bold. I'm educated, I'm empowered. I'm gonna make the right moves because it's not risky, because I'm now doing it with educated risk. I now have knowledge. And then you make that move and make that money and build that wealth. That's how it works, okay? So I know this was quick, but when we see each other again, we're gonna get into the full version. I'm gonna lace you with so much game, it's crazy. So I just can't wait, I'm ready. You ready? Because I'm ready. All right, we do this. Again, Michael Blair, Neighborhood Innovation. Can't wait to see y'all. Peace, and I'm out.